This is well proportioned and the phone is freaking awesome. Alright guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay Will. So first off, I want to say this is the front camera on the HTC U11, or excuse me, U12 Plus. There's a ceiling fan going, so this phone has several microphones. So tell me how the audio is and how good it is at canceling out the noise and wind factor. But 24 hours later with this phone, now it's actually been a little bit longer than 24 hours, but I want to give you a full 24-hour later video from me and kind of I'm actually going into probably about 72 hours by the time you watch this video. But the first 24 hours of me owning this phone is actually really, really great. This is my current daily driver, the Asus Zenfone 5. And, you know, believe it or not, you know, it's going to take a lot for me. I've actually fallen in love with this phone. But the U12 Plus, mouthful, is very impressive. I decided to go ahead and do my video this way to show you the quality of these front cameras. Now there is one studio light over there, and then there's the regular LEDs I have up there. It is actually late at night. It's probably about 1 a.m. at the recording of this video. And I wanted to put you in this setting right here where I don't have like the direct sunlight and everything. And this is fabricated lighting, so you can see how the phone will perform in this setting. But 24 hours with this phone, the cameras is what I'm the most impressed with. The overall form factor of the phone, oh yeah, that's great. Build quality is really, really nice. But it doesn't go like with this flawless run. There's still a plastic SIM tray, which I'm just horrified of. So I wish HTC would just switch to a metal SIM tray. It can't be that difficult. But it still has a plastic SIM tray. And then also the phone is extremely slippery. So you're going to need a case for this. And look for some case reviews later on. But I'll try to bring you some on this phone right here, because this phone definitely needs some grip. Other than those two things, there's not much I have to say about this phone at this point that is bad. The cameras on this thing are absolutely awesome. I mean, there's no microphones. I don't have any microphones hooked up. I just got it hooked up to the tripod. And I'm just using a front-facing video for this 24 hours. Battery life, you can expect some really decent battery life. It has a 3,500 milliamp hour battery inside. And you couple that with the Snapdragon 845, and you've got a great combination. Easily can pull down 5.5 to 6.5 hours of screen on time, and that'll take you through at least 24 hours with that. You should be able to get at least a full day out of this thing with heavy use or moderate use. It depends on what applications you have on there, but me, I consider myself a very heavy user because of the amount of notifications I get, and then also what I do on the phone. Tons of emails and tons of social media, streaming, video recording, tons of things like that burn the battery down. And where I live at, it's like 100+ degrees, 101, 106. So it's really hot, and I go outside sometimes. And, you know, the phone has done very, very well with battery. Not having any issues with that. Performance-wise, still no issues. Just not having any problems with the phone. Now, this is still the first 24 hours. So the real-world testing comes later. You know, it comes at 4 months, 3 months down the line. That's when you can see how a phone is actually holding up. Sometimes 2 months, depending on what's going on and how you're using the phone. But, you know, this has been a fantastic 24 hours with this phone. I mean, it's just been great. And I wanted to do a 24-hour video because I had to point out just those few things that I still, you know, doesn't sit too well with me. But other than that, folks, this can easily pull ahead in the smartphone world by the end of the year. Like, what else is coming? You got the Mi 1A or Mi 8 or something like that, to Mi 8. That's actually pretty impressive, so look for that on the channel as well. But this phone right here, that HTC brought out, they definitely topped themselves when it comes to the U11. The U11 is a solid phone, man. But they've definitely topped themselves when it comes to that. Again, the form factor is better. It's slimmer. It's longer. It's got shorter bezels, and it's just pretty much screen form factor. And then you've got this great battery life, and you got these stunning cameras on here. Just the portrait mode on it is good on the front and the rear. I kind of like the portrait mode on the front a little bit better. I think it handles certain situations just a tad bit better in my usage. Overall, though, I think that's just been the most impressive thing about the phone is the camera. So it's your man Jay Will. Quick 24 hours later, just playing with the phone, trying to get a feel for it. Again, battery's good, cameras are fantastic, performance is great. No complaints at this point. So it's your man Jay Will. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.